welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Quick face shave today. I'm heading out to work shortly. I don't normally have a shave before I go to work. I've got just less than 24 hours growth. I'm really looking forward to it. My skin using this gem razor all the time seems to have really cleared up. There's no irritation anywhere. The redness has died down on my neck a lot. My skin feels better since I've started using the gem. It really has, and it's just a clean, smooth, comfortable shave. It will be getting used again today for shave 13, using this Holy Call Man from Mayfair. This is the donkey milk formulation with beef tallow, or ass milk as people have been calling it. Now the scent on it, this is Holy Call's version of barbershop. And I just get a nice sweet, it's not a strong scent, probably a 3 to 4 in scent strength, but a sweet, powdery, sort of manly sort of scent. It's almost like a light powdery cologne. Now, I put this scent up against Arcadia from Sterling. I don't have Trimagistus or Trismegistus from L&L Grooming anymore, but this to me has got a slight scent profile towards Latour-Dermis or Sterling Arcadia, L&L Grooming Trismegistus. It sort of follows that line. Doesn't smell anything even close to Seville from Barrister and Man or Cad from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. They're completely different scents, all three of them. But it does have a nice scent to it, really, really nice. I've only ever used a sample of the ass milk, so I'm looking forward to this. Wolf Whiskers, custom. This is Peter Will's version of lime. This was actually a version 2 of 2 because my first brush, this top bit here didn't work, and he actually ended up selling the handle on the cheap because it was damaged. Or not damaged, but just wasn't how it was supposed to be. Oh, it smells lovely. Really looking forward to this. I've been wanting to try the ass milk formulation since it pretty much came out. Sri over at Holy Call really makes exceptional soaps. I've used his vegan formulation for Lav Sublime, and the scent profile is beautiful. It's not very strong, but absolutely beautiful. And Sri, his customer service is exceptional. He's such a nice guy. I had a problem with my very first tub of Holy Call, being that there was literally no scent. Lav Sublime with no scent at all. I emailed Brad at Magard Razors and he said, well, it's a light scented soap anyway, but I wasn't happy with that response, so I sent a message to Sri, and when he sent me out he sent me out another tub, free of charge, all the way to Australia. I did buy some balm from him and paid for the shipping to sort of ease the burden a little bit. And when it got here, the scent difference was incredible. It was almost nearly 10 times stronger. Oh, the scent really opened up on this. Well, this brush is absolutely caked in lather. Oh, the old sun just blasted in there. I think it's sort of made the light on the camera go a bit mad. Right, here we go, let's paint it on. Oh, it feels creamy already. Really, really nice scent, and I do get a sort of barbershoppy scent from it. I mean, it's a bit like a fougere, a chypre. They all smell different to everyone. Everyone's version is totally different, which I quite like. You know, you could have every barbershop from every company in your den, and they would pretty much all smell different. All I'm doing now is just painting some water into the lather. I've way overloaded this brush. This knot is actually opening up now. It's starting to, I don't know why, but it's getting easier and easier to display with each use. You can see that the face coverage is massive. 25mm knot. Loads of scrub and literally no scritch or scratch. for one more dip. Oh, that was a big dip. Holy shit. This lather is absolutely unreal. Look at that. The camera is not doing it any justice at all. It feels different to other lathers that I've used. Tastes nice. It feels. I don't know. I can't really describe it. It feels a bit like I would imagine like a melted marshmallow. That sort of real thick, gooey, creamy consistency. I mean, that's an outstanding lather. Obviously, you can't see it quite as well on my camera, but in person, the gloss off it's incredible. Right. Gem razor, Gem Michromatic, clog proof. There's 8 dots on the other side, 4 dots here, so this is the 13th shave on this blade. I don't strop it, don't do anything with it. Stephen the Suffolk shaver was saying, God, I can't remember who it was now, I don't know if he actually mentioned the name of the person, but got 30 shaves out of this blade stropping it. I'm not going to strop it, I'm just going to use it until it dies. Like a hot knife through, but I don't even really notice it. It's just blowing me away. Now, just in case you're interested in the blade itself, the blade is called it's a Ted Pella, Tedpella, Ted Pella, and I think they're just the same as the Persona PTFE coated blades that you get from Connaught Shaving, because I think they're the same packet and everything. Scent strength of this on your face, around about a 5. Still smell it, it's nice clean, but slightly powdery scent. It's almost got a floral note to it. The weather this morning has been shit again. I've got 2 window cleaning jobs booked in. The first one, I'm not sure whether it'll end up going ahead. The second one's a go no matter what, because it's a vacate clean that needs to be done. So I'm just going to flick, I've got a notification on my phone. Well, the soap's outstanding. It really is. It's one of the nicest soaps I've used, if I'm honest. Really impressive. I mean, look at that lather. It's just glistening. And it feels amazing when you put it on your skin. I'm not saying it's anything to do with the donk. I mean, Holy Call formulations, from what I've tried, are excellent formulations, whether they've got tallow, donkey milk, or the vegetal. But this one in particular, now this was sent to me from Ivy Chapel over in New York. So thanks again, mate. For those of you that don't know, Oi has sent me, well, his name's Alex, he goes by Oi Bay Chapel. Alex has sent me 2 packages so far, and he's already told me he's going to send another one. I've told him not to. His generosity is incredible. But he sent me 2 packages for nothing. I've sent him one back as well as a thank you, and at the moment I can't send him another one because I am absolutely skint. But his generosity is just incredible, and he's sent such nice soaps and nice products. And on a few occasions we've rang each other and had a bit of a chat about shaving and work, having spent almost 8 years in the police, and Alex being a paramedic, you sort of have a connection with that thing as well. This soap is really slick. I would say with this razor, with this blade, I've switched it between my bullet point and this one. This one isn't quite as efficient as the bullet point, and I would say it's similar smoothness, but other than the first probably 2 shaves trying to get used to the angle, I have not cut myself, no nicks, no weepers, no creepers, no nothing. This soap's incredible. The layer of protection in between shaves is just unreal. I would probably have to say I'm not even finished here yet, I'm going for another pass. This is, it would probably be the best performing soap I've used. It really is that good. And I'm not saying it's just the donkey milk and the tallow, because I really don't know, but how this has been formulated and put together, it outdoes Barrister Man in my book. Wickham, Phoenix and Bow, Sterling, it's better than all of them, for me personally. I'm not saying it will be for you. I've also got extremely hard water. The water where I live is terrible. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to dip the tips and see if I can get this to explode again, just as a bit of an experiment. I'll just dip them again. Now this is a 3rd pass, so you don't need a voluminous lather anyway, but I'm just testing it to see how it goes. Do you know something? It could even take more water. It's just such good stuff. That's pretty impressive. But I can't describe the feeling of it. I haven't used a soap, if I'm honest, which has got that, look at that. That's all the water and everything that I've added to it is just incredible. It feels like this soap. It feels different to every other soap I've used. I don't know why, it just feels creamier. Now I must say as well, the label that comes on the Holy Cross soaps now, on this one, on the Talos version, is much nicer to my eyes than the vegan version or the Vegetal with the yellow. I don't really like that label. I think it's a bit, I don't know, it looks a bit like a bleached colour. Like it was meant to be one colour and the printer just didn't get it right. but it looks much cleaner, much nicer. The label's centralised, which I do like, as much as that's a petty thing. It sort of annoys me when a label's off centre. There's no need for it in this day and age. And I know a lot of the guys out there put them on by hand, so you're going to have a bit of user error. Not user error, but I can understand that it's difficult to get them spot on every time, but if you get them near enough, it's better than just slopping them on there and having them really squint. I think it just looks a little bit more professional. Saying that, it doesn't affect the soap. That's just from a completely cosmetic look. That's when you first pick up the tub. This razor's just incredible. The soap. The scent, still not 100% my thing. I do like this scent. That's the only drawback to the soap for me. It is the best performing soap that I've used. I've got a little weeper there. Fucking torque these blades up and I've got a little weeper. The slickness, the protection's just incredible. And the scent is lovely. It's a good scent strength for this sort of scent. You don't want a barbershop in your face scent. It is meant to be a sort of almost like a background scent, but the performance of this soap's incredible. Yeah, it really is incredible stuff. I'm just going to show you what's left in the brush. There's not a whole heap left in the brush. Well, there's actually a lot more than I thought. Look at the consistency of it, the gloss, the shine. Yeah, he's onto a major winner there. I would say most people that would pick this soap up would be impressed with the performance. I think you'd be hard pushed not to enjoy the performance of it. It's really that good. I can do that once I've done this. Right, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of Humphrey's Lavender, just to go with that nice light warming scent. Oh, yeah. Very light sort of overall burn. Because look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what blade you use, you're going to irritate your skin ever so slightly. If you don't feel anything from it, then you've had an amazing shave. I don't mind. Humphrey's, I always get just a light tingle. Like a very light burn. I knew this one was going to be difficult to get out of the brush because it really is that thick and creamy. Yeah, that's me. Lovely. So it's Friday over here. Friday morning, what time is it? 20 to 9. I'll be leaving the house in the next sort of 5 minutes, so let's get this wrapped up. If the truth be told, I'm amazed that Alex has sent this soap over. Both of the Holy Cause, because they are exceptional. They must have more in his den. He's got a... That was a weeper actually, I think it might just have been a little red mark. Right, so the soap, as you guys already know, I've spoken about it several times through the video. Holy Call, man from Mayfair, tallow based with donkey milk. Best performing soap I've used. just got to be honest about it, it's really superb. The scent's lovely. But in terms of just, if I just took performance of it, if it was an unscented soap, it would be the best soap I've ever used. Hands down. It's quite a clear-cut winner in my opinion. The razor, the Gem Micromatic Clog Proof, on its 13th shave. And it was like a hot knife through butter. Super smooth, super comfortable, super efficient. No, there's a little tiny weeper there. But nothing really to worry about. The rest of the shave was outstanding, it really was. The brush, Wolf Whiskers Custom from Peter Wolf. I don't know when I'll be getting another one or whether I'll actually go back on the list again or even look at. I'm an odd number guy, so if I get another one I'd have to get another one. So I might stop at 3 and just sort of, I might start adding some other brush makers into there, Nathan Clark, and I've already got one of Evershaves and there's some stuff in the works as well, so let's just see where it goes. Oh, moved on Humphrey's Lavender, and I'm going to finish off with some Barbasol Premium Pacific Rush. This stuff is actually very, very nice, it absorbs quickly and I don't get any reaction to it, doesn't bring me out in any spots or breakouts. And it just smells like, it just reminds me of Nivea, the original sort of Nivea scent. But the post shave with it's great. It is getting pretty cold and horrible over here, so got to look after your skin when the weather gets colder. And other than that, that was an absolutely superb shave. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well. I've noticed there's videos coming out of everyone's arse at the moment. There's videos everywhere. Nick Shaves is even chucking out loads of videos, which is great to see. I just don't have time to watch them at the moment, but I will hopefully get to a few over the next few days and get a couple of comments on there and hopefully watch a few of you guys' shaves. Anyway, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. Cheers.